So it is 12 minutes past 8 o'clock your time on the Zim Papers Radio Broadcasting Division. Star FM sounding good all the time together with Capi Talk. 100.4 FM, Harare's heartbeat. Super excited to welcome in studio. This song, do you remember this song, guys? It was number one on which top 50? It was on the 2021 top 50, I should think. Was it 2022? 2021, I should think, man. 21, yes. And Doma quality songs. That's not it's spun up a gospel grades. But it's the gospel grades drive-through, and we get up close and personal with prominent personalities in Zimbabwe with the aim of keeping up to date with their contribution in the country's gospel music industry and beyond. And we also aim to have a little fun with them in our quiz. I'm sincerely hoping that this artist manager spoke about the quiz as we get to know them a little better. My guest tonight is a talented gospel musician who has touched the hearts of many across Southern Africa and beyond with his soul-stirring voice. Wow! And spirit-filled music. From leading the Vine Music Ministry to a successful solo career, this award-winning vocalist has released chart-topping albums and songs and collaborated with legendary gospel musicians. And with a journey that spans from 2014, he has become a household name in Zimbabwe and beyond, spreading hope and encouragement through his music. Join me this evening as I welcome the one, the only, the vocalist, the devoted family man, and to add to that, Spirit of Praise member now, Everton Mlalazi. How art thou?
Very well, my sister. How are you?
I'm good.
It's so warm in here.
It's very, and look, we in the presence of greatness, you know, courtesy of my assistant producers, Valeria and Kathleen.
Yes.
That's a beautiful intro.
Thank you for having me. I mean, I didn't know that someone would write something so beautiful about me like that.
Imagine!
I felt so good. I was like, is it still me? Like,
yeah.
I was hoping to see someone walk by the door
and say, but shout out to the manager, the very capable manager who is hands on deck, the leadership of the artist. And I know that Mrs. Mlalazi is not going to be saying much, but she's going to be in studio support system so that but look, thank you for honoring our invite, hey? And just to touch base, how have you been?
I'm all right. Thank you for having me. I hear you just call.
And I'm here. But as we played for Gamon Namate, it brought back memories, really.
Yes.
I think it was just about a year or so when you just gotten into your solo career. And when we look at Everton 2020 with Uyingwele and them to 2024, how different is the current Everton from that one of 4 years ago?
Wow. Look, I don't think that there's much of a difference, except that the experiences that I have felt over the years, over the 4 years now, have been such that I think they've made me grow as a person. Because we have sung, we've come up with music, and sometimes my manager always reminds me to just go through comments on YouTube and things, and some of the comments that you see on these songs are testimonies, real life testimonies of people, and what they do is they encourage you to want to continue in the ministry, but besides that, they strengthen you in so I feel 2020 God spoke through me through the music of songs, as you say, Uyingwele, and then 2024 I believe that I'm more rooted now. I'm not panicking. I didn't think.
I was actually going to say that. Are you a more confident Everton now?
Yes.
From the one that was saying, let's try this out.
Yes, because if you saw me perform or sing any of my songs, there's a bit of timidness there, yeah. But now, I mean, it's you call me and I'm there.
Yes, even the stage work has improved. He even tries to dance and things like that, you know. So I think you're getting there and you're different. So, there's so many messages that are coming. Let me quickly read out to you so that you may be encouraged as we go through the interview. The first segment really is called the catch up. Okay. And we know that we've had you, I think, 2 or 3 times. Yeah. So it's a re-angling of some questions that we've spoken about, but also catch up with your current goings on in your life. Baba Melissa Zaranika Kubait Bridjanza. Wow, Mr. Everton Mlalazi in the flesh. Somebody says, this is Mr. Live Nice. Welcome, my elder, Mr. Everton Mlalazi. I'm ready with my pen. The Bishop Mari. I also see somebody who says, Yvonne Tivatye was a beautiful, beautiful song. It's Mel in Pindura. There's so many messages there, fast and furious coming in, but I can't read them all.
I always want to think, people, Star FM family, Gospel Greats family, they've really, really encouraged me. Yeah, I feel encouraged. I mean, those comments, I take them to heart.
Good stuff.
Yes,
good stuff. So
really
our chat is a mixture of gospel greats that are coming up, of gospel greats that are established. So when you came in 2020, I used to know gospel great. It's only gospel great. This is the reason why we're here. But do you remember some of the things you set out to do in 2024 as you were beginning the year? You're wherever you are in 2023 and you're thinking, these are some of the things I want to do in 2024. What were some of those things?
I mean, we had just recorded an album, Celestial Hymns, or Celestial Hymns Chorus, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, what is going to happen? We are supposed to record an album with the Vine this year, but we must also release this album. So it really felt like there's so much to do. Yet I also needed a bit of space for Everton Mlalazi as an artist
there
by
was
myself.
So much to do.
And I always knew Spirit of Praise recording was coming. So trust me, I believe that God has carried me through. I do not even understand how we have managed to navigate, but God has carried us through, and we're so excited with the work, the things that we set out to do. I mean, included obviously taking our music, as always, into the region, and beyond. Thanks to also Zimpraise, we've been to the UK. Thanks to my management, we've been to the United States. We're looking forward to Nigeria very soon. We've been to Zambia. We're going back to Zambia again. South Africa, is home. We've been to Botswana. I cannot even understand, or I cannot even begin to, fathom how God has led us through this journey. Whatever we've set out to do, we have managed, and I want to thank God for that.
Great stuff. So you sort of then got into my follow-up question to say some of the things that you set out to do in 2024. Have all of those been fulfilled? Are we seeing a lot more coming in the... I was actually saying to people today, because October, November, December. How far? How did we get to October? So when you look at some of the things that you set out to do, are you on track? Are you on target? How are they coming along?
Certainly on track. I don't think on target. In terms of timelines, I would say, for example, with the Vine, I really think that we are lagging behind a bit. But I hope as we begin the month of October, we will begin to see releases of music from that particular recording. I'm so excited about it. You've seen names like Jacqueline Carr, Vashon Mitchell, our own Anatolia, featuring on that particular album. So I'm so excited about the music and the whole musicality around 100-piece symphony, not orchestra, this time around. So I'm so excited about that music coming from Zimbabwe, and I can't wait. I mean, I was just listening to one of the tracks on our way here. I was like, hey, I can't wait
Wow.
to what's going to come to Zim now with this type of music. But God has been good to us. We are happy, and we continue to thank Abantu Bakithi for the support.
Good stuff. I already see messages that are coming in because I'm casting an eye on the WhatsApp, on the Facebook as well. Thank you to Thomas Singao. My Michelle is in Sandton, South Africa. Nati, Mukarakati, as well as Moses, and so many others that are saying, it's good to see you. All of them are saying Fugamona Mate was a masterpiece and things like that. And somebody says, the one that you did with Indosa Kusa, and
Nomagunje.
We want to see a little more of that and things like that. Vanna Sydney, and somebody who says, I'm in Perth, Australia, when are you coming? Things like that. So we're gonna address that. But don't
Okay.
So you grew up in the SDA church.
Yes.
Confirm?
Yes.
From birth.
From birth. From birth.
Great stuff.
From birth. I mean, my great-grandfather is one of the pioneers of Adventism in Zimbabwe.
Really?
Yes, Pastor Mlalazi. I mean, when we're talking about Isibongo Mlalazi, we're talking about Isibongo, like the
Sama
name.
Adventist.
It's like Adventist. So rooted and always will be Adventist.
Good stuff. Okay. So that lays a bit of a base for our conversation. And traditionally, when you started with even the Vine and the other group, Lighthouse, was it?
Yes.
Yes. It had always been a cappella and not instruments. So we want to start with how easy or difficult it was for you to include. I think on Uyingcwele was one of your, your debut songs on an instrument.
Yes.
So you get into studio, you're used to doing a cappella. How did you adapt?
I mean, so the first time we were recording a song with instruments, it was with the Vine in 2018 when we recorded an album called Musandi Fure. And I will tell you that the run-up to that was, remember, this group is formed in 2014.
Yes.
Between 2014 and 2018,
What does that mean? It's not order.
Yes, because I mean we're all used to singing a cappella.
Okay.
And now we've got instruments. So our arrangements, normally in an a cappella song, the arrangements are full as a cappella. There's no room for an accompanying instrument because it's full. It's with the bass, but the semitones are in there. Everything just dovetails in such that it's so difficult to put in an instrument. So now we have instruments. So we have keyboards. We have Nigel playing on keys, and he's playing keys. And our arrangements are such that he ends up holding his and like, this can't work.
Because you're also doing the instruments part.
Because you want to put the instruments. You want to,
so it was difficult.
2017 we begin to feel that we were getting ripe and ready, and that's when 2018 we record. I mean, even that album, when you listen to it, you can still tell a lot of a cappella influence in it, because that's our background. Then come my own solo career, as you say, 2020 now with Uyingcwele. I don't want to lie to you. I love music with accompaniment. So when I was singing Uyingcwele, it was hair raising.
Okay.
It was hair raising because the accompaniment, everything was. Yeah, I always want to. I love a cappella music. No bad blood against it.
Okay.
I also want to encourage people to come, across.
Can you hit that too?
and just feel how we also feel with instruments.
Good stuff. And we're gonna get to that. But then you then sort of raised something that I found very interesting on Uyingcwele, which I didn't then see in any of your other songs, or maybe I just haven't really paid attention. You were talking over the song. things like that. There were things that you were saying on that song. Was that for only that particular song?
I wouldn't say it was for that.
Have you done that with some of your songs? No.
I don't recall now.
There isn't.
Umnyama Kubomvu, that Nomaguchi
Yeah.
song. It has a bit of that talking over as well, but not so much. I mean, remember some of these things were
Impromptu.
no, but also to build the confidence.
And then you dropped it immediately. You said this doesn't work. It was working. Because then it was different. It was a Kirk Franklin way of doing things. Like when you're singing and then you're also talking over the song and things like that. So I just then sort of noticed that she didn't.
I think it's a very good it's a very good observation. We'll take notes.
Yes. What happened to that? So now, fast forward to now, 2024. There's a lot that's been done with instruments, including hymns.
Yes.
All-time hymns.
Yes.
Which when I was playing your song on the chat, this particular evening, I was talking about how you've got the anointing for the hymn to come back to life.
Yeah.
When the hymn was being written,
Yeah.
inoperekedza hymn
To what?
asi pane vanozouya futi vo reignite imwe mhepo pahymn senge that ndinomira pajordan song.
Yeah.
I was actually one of the senior songs
Yeah.
on the countdown. Iyo neimwe take sure kuti senior citizens of songs that refuse to leave the chart. But look, let's fast forward to now with instruments and things like that. How has your tribe, your church, the SDA, been able to sort of take you in terms of that? Do they still see you as you're in line with original? Yeah.
I don't want to lie to you. I think that I need to sit up straight.
For that one, he needs to sit. Yes, did I say? Okay. Anyway, yes, you were saying.
I think that I've really found so much support from the church.
Okay.
With music, that is instruments. We have actually seen the proliferation of churches now that lead worship now with instruments. I know if you go to Highland Church in particular now, they actually have a band.
Wow.
Yes. I've seen that. I mean, but what we have also seen is with traveling, is that I mean in the States, but also in the UK, in Birmingham, the other church. In the church there was actually a whole band set up. But what I have also noticed, Yvonne, I'll be very honest, is that not to really downplay people's views. There are others who are really really have strong views against it, who think Everton manje, aninga akutirasa kana akurasa chisabata. I don't want to I do not think that their views are entirely bad. They are their views. I mean, that's how they view it. I don't want to lie to, if anybody or any amongst them is listening, I just want to say the music that I do or that we do comes from a very, very good place. It comes from an extremely good place. It's our belief in the music with accompaniment, music with instruments, which is actually biblically rooted. And I understand the strong views that that may come from some sections, but I mean predominantly I have been called to sing at conferences by the church, sometimes with the band, sometimes with a backtrack. I mean, the backtrack is the same thing. I mean, it's the same drum that is playing. It's the same. It's just that maybe it's just me alone singing. So I've seen that this church, in particular, the church as as an institution has really come around to support our music. But there are individuals within the church who still feel strongly that it is not the right thing.
Why do you think they have a problem with it?
I think that it is normal. I mean, their belief would be rooted from
doctrine.
Maybe not doctrinal, but from old time religion perspective, to say this is Ichindoch Sabbath. This is the way that we've always done it. What is it with this new? You know, so that's why I'm saying I believe that music is dynamic and also diverse.
And evolving.
Dynamic but also diverse. I will go and sit down and listen to an all a cappella group, chorale a cappella group, and I will be blessed. I will not judge them and say, how come they don't have this and that. I will love their music. On the other hand, I will also express myself with accompaniment, and those that love it will go with it. You get what I mean? So I don't want to. I've never been one to get into the argument of whether this is a right or wrong. I don't want to, because I believe that what they're doing is right. Their views are also right, but my views are: this is good music. This is music that speaks to the soul, as you have read, soul steering.
Soul steering is what? Good stuff. It's just in clarifying all of that, and how you know, it also sort of comes to the conversation that I had with off air, I think, with Minister Michael Mayendere, but I also had it in here with Matthias Mary. Excuse me, on the coming to the gospel side of things, of Baba Harare and of late, Mighty, you know what I mean? So there's always that with the church to say, they welcome, you know, and things like that. But I like how you explain.
But I'll say it again. I mean, I am extremely impressed with the decisions made by, for example, Baba Harare, made by even Mighty, to say, we want to express our love for God in this music, in this way. I do not think that anyone should sit and begin to say, you know, when someone makes a decision, when the calling comes, siya izvamuri kuita muite sei munditevera. Saka kana munhu asarudzawo kuti inini ndaakutevera ende ndaakuda kuti vanhu vandinzwewo ndichizviexpressa kunaka kwaMwari, ndichiexpressa kunaka kwaMwari kuburikidza neupenyu hwangu through music yandinoimbira. Handifungi kuti chinhu chakanaka kuti titangopotsera matombo chiti wazviitirei. I don't think so.
No, it's not. And it's not our place to judge, but more often than not, the church has become, some sections of the church have become very cold and unwelcoming to people that are not following the set standards and doctrine and in some cases, old-time religion.
I believe that God is still working on me. I'm a work in progress Christian, each and every day. And I believe that even anyone who, wherever they are a work in progress. Apana touch but. And because of that, tesetri kushuvira kuchibata. Naizvozvo ngatibatsiranei. Kana umwe afunga kudai ngatimukurudzirei kuti zvaari kuita zvakanaka. Kana anomborasikawo, neni kuda pandiri kuimbira kudai pamwe pane pandiri kurasika, ndikurudzirei hama dzangu kuti Mlalazi, tiri kuzviona but maybe gadzirisa apa nepapo. I will take it with wide open arms kuti ndanzwisisa zvamataura. Ndo chiKristu ichocho. Hachina akachi but not Kristu umwe chete. Isu tiri kuda kushingairira kuti tisvike pastandard yaanoti.
Chakaipa ndechekuti vatadza ngavamire uko.
Aiwa. Handifunga kuti zvinobvumidzwa izvozvo kandi zvakanaka izvozvo.
Cool stuff. I like that we're having an honest conversation and also just getting into how your SDA and how you've tweaked things a little bit in your solo career in the choirs as well. We're chatting here with Everton Mlalazi, who we have in studio on the Gospel Greats Drive-Through on Star FM, sounding good all the time, together with Capitalk 100.4 FM. Harare's Heartbeat. Yvonne Tivatye is my name. Live on our Facebook page, Star FM. You're also live on my Facebook page, Yvonne Tivatye Official, as well as Capitalk 100.4 FM. So we've spoken about those who are struggling to understand and welcome the use of instruments. But then now, we want to talk about the man who wears many hats, who's known as you. And I think we need to, look, otherwise known as you, we need to, so there's Everton Mlalazi and worship therapy.
Chokwadi.
Do you hear it? Chokwadi. Everton Mlalazi and the Vine.
Iyo manje is the Vine.
And Everton Mlalazi. Aina Everton Mlalazi.
Everton Mlalazi mkuru wayo, but inonzi the Vine. Aina and
shout out to the Vine that are listening. Shout out to you guys. That's not the
yeah. It's the Vine.
Okay. All right.
Everton should not be prominent there. He is the leader, yes, but it's the Vine.
Okay, so you're not denying them. You're just saying I'm not the headline name.
I am the leader.
Get you.
I remain in the Vine. I love the Vine. But I Everton Mlalazi
and the Vine. Don't end up gadziriswa. Those are just stoving up tigare pass. Celestial Chorus.
Yes.
Everton Mlalazi and Celestial Chorus.
Again, it's Celestial Chorus. It is like your Bishop Benjamin Dube.
And Spirit of Praise.
And Spirit of Praise.
Alright.
When Bishop Benjamin Dube is in Spirit of Praise, it's Spirit of Praise.
Get you.
But he leads it.
Okay. Yes. So, now that we've established that, Everton Mlalazi and worship therapy is your solo.
Now that's Everton.
That's Everton. Yes. Let's talk about the differences between these three groups. What are the differences? Are they the same?
I mean, the differences are that the Vine is an Adventist group, and the Vine wants to sing. We've set it out to sing predominantly classical music.
Okay.
And that's why the Vine's music is always with an accompaniment of the string section, the horn section, which we have all called the orchestra. It is to bring in that who classical. And then you've got Celestial Chorus, which is a hymns project.
Okay.
Recorded annually. We only started that last year. We felt that, I mean, with the good music that was there, surely it shouldn't just go, let's record it and let's share it with everyone. So that one is purely hymns. You will realize that during COVID, my wife started a program that was called Virtual Hymns.
Okay.
And we would record hymns every Friday.
Okay.
And many people, Adventist and non-Adventist, had this music carry them through the very, very difficult time of COVID.
Sure.
So we went ahead with hymns. And now Takazombo got a one hymns album in area Everton Mlalazi and worship therapy. But Takazo let's take the hymns project and make it bigger. And that's why I now pioneer this Celestial Chorus project. It's just hymns, predominantly hymns.
Okay. Celestial Chorus is just hymns.
It's just
the Vine is classical. The worship therapy and Everton Mlalazi are solo.
It's solo.
Cool stuff. So, now that is very clear, I saw that with Celestial Chorus.
Yeah.
I was gonna say worship. Sorry. With Celestial Chorus, there's a bit of manager. There was a bit of other musicians
Different
from other
musicians.
so
you had Janet.
Janet.
You had Rudo in there.
Okay.
You also had Kenan Nyati in there. You had Dumim Kokstad in there. Ayanda Ntanzi. You had Mpumi as well. in there. I mean, so you see, did I forget someone?
Natasha.
Oh, yes, Natasha, my daughter, in there.
We have a Natasha question, but I didn't want to manage. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's interdeen.
So this one is interdenominational. It's but they're coming to sing Adventist hymns.
Adventist hymns. We saw Janet as well with Muneni, I think.
Kuneni, yes.
Kuneni.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool. So, you seem to be coming onto a gap that's there in the music industry where people can just gather on a project done by someone and then do, one thing. So when you look at that, what you've done so far and what's happening in the industry now, do you think we're doing enough? Are you guys doing enough as gospel musicians to support and collaborate with one another?
Look, I mean, there's always a starting point. I feel that there's more we can do. I do not think that we're not doing anything. I think that we're doing something, but I think that we still have so much to do. I love to see. I saw something just recently, Yvonne, Chosen World concert that's going to be
yes.
in South Africa.
In Johannesburg.
I love to see. I saw Babana Mai Charamba in there, Gisai
yes,
in there,
led by I think headlining is Minister Michael.
Headlining is Minister Michael Mahendere. So you've got all these. And then I've also seen locally, I've seen what Eliana Makombe now has done with her great
man,
where now we've seen again
that is so refreshing. Guys, it was encouraging.
Saka, in terms of are we not doing? I think we are doing.
We are doing.
I think Kubata needs and also bringing our legends back into the game.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Can they also come and share the stage? I think that our artists are doing so much.
Indeed. Yeah. More can be done, but this
certainly
but
more
this
can be done.
But this
it's
a step in the right direction.
I'm really happy.
It was against the background that one of my presenters at Capital Kloshto spoke to one Sungura guy who was bemoaning the lack of collaborations in that sector.
Okay.
Because you won't hear with Sungura they've collaborated and things like that. So just to also bring it to the fore. But
I mean, I did a song with Janet this year.
You
I
did.
also did a song with Mike the other year.
Yes.
I did a song with Zimpraise this year.
Good stuff.
I did a song with Bishop Benjamin Dube. She's saying Colin Kwango. Now it's Spirit of. I mean, so that Kaspiriti ke kukola Karimo.
I'm laughing at a message and I from Michael Chengeta who says, "Vaeva Tony Mimiga, I'm your top fan." It's my everyday song, which I think it's a tug of war between that one and Abu Mambo Pinda.
Yes.
They have the same spirit, you know what I mean? Where they look, and then I see somebody saying Dokutewera. These comments are on our Facebook and on our WhatsApp. It's a whole different ball game. So many messages also coming in, but we need to finish very quickly because at 10 minutes to 9. You and I get into a game, 10 in 10. I see you answering very slowly so that we delay the game. That game is coming. The strategy I've caught on already. So I will skip other questions if I must. We need to get into 10 in 10 with amazing prizes, courtesy of some of our sponsors. We have sponsors at RHI Media, we have sponsors at Edba Beauty and Spa. So we're gonna give you a spa voucher.
Oh, come on.
Since Smile and manage.
I feel like my bones are aching a bit.
No, but the manager is here. Doing all the work in the background for you to look good. So we might as well give the manager. But look, as we finish, you've managed to be on stages. This is very important that other artists have worked quite a long time or a lifetime to be on. And I think we need to talk about that. We can't gloss over that. That is something huge and so powerful. And you've flown our flag super high in some places that some of our artists have not been in. Can we talk about the spirit of praise as a starting point? I know it's a prestigious choir in South Africa.
Yeah.
It's an outfit that is huge and led by the legendary Bishop Benjamin. Yeah. How did you get into Spirit of Praise? Did you just knock and say, hey, my name is Everton, can I please be? What happened there?
I mean, you recall 2021, I had a song with Bishop Benjamin Dube. Was the beginning of a very long, I think, relationship with him. And what has happened with that is that he's already taken me in and began to also mentor me.
Wow.
And over the years, you know, I met people who are already in Spirit of Praise, Ken and Yati as well. And what happened is that they wanted to come to Zimbabwe to do a show and tour for Spirit of Praise 9. We helped to make that happen by being a partner with them here locally. And in the concert that we did, I think that the feeling was that the camaraderie was good. The spirit in there was good. Even the music that we did, I mean, some of the songs we did in there, and the way that Spirit of Praise was accepted in Zimbabwe, then was a huge feeling, I think amongst them, that it would be good to have someone do local, native, Zimbabwean music and give that touch and Spirit of Praise. And that's when they invited me to Spirit of Praise 10 recording. And with that, become a member of Spirit of Praise, and I'm so grateful to God for that.
I like that. I like that you are living your dream, and that happened for you. So now that we're talking about Spirit of Praise and we really want to get into the quiz, let's talk about the Spirit of Praise tour that's coming up, right? We want to talk about that. When are they here? Who can come? How can they come?
Quickly, I'll tell you, Spirit of Praise 10 was recorded. The album was released. It's out. It's got a song called Ndofamba na Jesu. It's also got a rendition of Fugama Namati in there as well. We've been to Botswana. We've been to KZN in South Africa, and the third place they're going with this tour is in Zimbabwe.
Yay! Oh, that's a good thing.
And in Zimbabwe now, we convinced them to do a double header, which is to Harare and Bulawayo.
Okay, all right.
The idea,
is that happening in other countries, or just in Zim?
Well,
so that we feel special.
Please, can you feel special?
Hey, we're feeling very special. Thank you.
The idea is we saw people really saying last time, so now on the 12th of October, Spirit of Praise comes into Harare International Conference Center, which is our HICC. Concert begins at 6 p.m. But you get your tickets at Butis pharmacies and Med Orange pharmacies. If you follow my socials, Spirit of Praise socials, you'll find more details about it. In Bulawayo, on the 13th, which is on the Sunday, we are at Harvest House International Conference Center.
Okay.
Harvest House is a 10,000 seater.
Wow.
Conference center in Bulawayo. So that is on the 13th. And tickets are found in Butis pharmacies
as
there,
well,
but also at the Harvest House branches in the rest of Bulawayo.
Good
so
stuff.
We are ready for that. Bishop Benjamin is coming, Dumi is coming, Madina is coming. All your names. Dakindo is coming.
Ayanda
is not coming, unfortunately.
Wow. Hey, hi. So you are not seeing me there. I am very sorry. Why isn't
But I'm there. Why?
Is Kenan coming?
Kenan is coming.
Nice.
I am there. Are you not?
No, but also you are here now. We're talking about about people that we don't normally see. But look, anyway, we're going to be there, and we know that we are going to be. We undertake as the Gospel Greats, as the home of the worship therapy.
Certainly.
To push the Spirit of Praise 10 tour in Zim.
I appreciate
so we will most definitely do that on the Gospel Greats and to make it happen.
Thank you so much.
I really want to talk about the girls, especially Natasha. I really want to talk about manager and the little EM. But no, it's 8 minutes to 9. Into the quiz we shall go. I trust they are well. Their mother is here. I know they are good. So we get into the quiz now. And it's called 10 in 10, but now it's 10 in 8, apparently. So Know Your Music is the first segment of the quiz. This is where we test your knowledge about your own music. I will share with you so that you feel relaxed that Ella and Sharon did not get any one of their music questions correct. Matthias was also one of those. Dismally failed his own music, but anyway, the show goes on. The prize is there for you. So number one question is which artist did you feature on the song that has these lyrics?
Is doctrine. I featured no one.
Oh my goodness! Morning by morning, new mercies I see. What is the name of the song?
Great is thy faithfulness.
Plus manager also. This thing is not going to win. Vahlaganiphile vakhetha uJesu. What is the name of the song and what year was it released?
Vahlaganiphile
vakhetha uJesu. Oh,
there's no word like but it's not
No. I will send you a screenshot. I got that. Oh my goodness. Okay, look. Let's move on. The quiz master is always right.
Oh yes.
The world around you. News game. Which country has the highest life expectancy in the world? Ooh. I will count you down now. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Is it India?
Oh no, it's not, man. Hong Kong. But you were close.
Hong Kong.
Yes.
Okay.
You want us to start googling? No. Okay. Which English Premier Soccer League team did Manchester United play yesterday? And what was the score? It's Itakupai. And the team was? What team was it?
It was 0-0 and the team was...
I am saying. What do you name him?
But they are quiz.
Crystal Palace. Yes. Chimani kids so I know these things. Anyway, the last question in the world around you. Which is the only body part that is fully grown from birth? Counting him down now. 5, 4, 3.
Hands. Skin. You got the skin that we are not putting up. The skin. Eyes, woman. I kind of fully developed with that. We're not going on, but they're fully developed.
Oh, so
I'm sorry. I think the spa voucher is going to be diverted to one of the girls. Now we're getting to the Bible quiz. Focus, Mr. Mlalazi. Focus. What color are the 4 horses in the book of Revelations?
There's a white one.
Yes.
There's
I'll give you that.
There's a red one.
I'll give you that one.
There's a purple one.
There's no. Have you been watching Sophia the First or something? With little Everton.
There's white. There's black.
I will give you this one, but there's no purple horse. It's called pale.
Someone. I'm going to put pale, but I'm not with my vision. I don't see purple.
Pam. But anyway, what was the name of the woman who washed Jesus' feet?
Mary.
Mary.
Magdalene.
That was a guess. I can see that you're not sure.
No, sure.
So after Jesus was crucified, who took his body down from the cross? Fine.
Joseph of Arimathea.
Mauziro. Mauziro na manager.
You know, apparently,
So that's the end of our quiz. It ends with one question. You wrote on your Facebook. In fact, you didn't write on your Facebook. In an interview with one of the papers, you said, "I will never abandon the vine." Do you remember what year this was when you said that?
When I said I will never abandon the vine. I never abandoned the vine. I think about the vine last year. You got
that. It was in 2023. We're talking to Tafadzwa Zimbabwe from the Herald. Shout out to you, Tafadzwa. So we took that. And this segment is simply called Do You Remember When? So it's got one question. So you are done for now.
Wow.
Well done. So we will give you assistant producer. Tipeka spavosha stand off. Kuna artist. Tivape. Vazunzvavo vafari. Courtesy of Edmaspa. Matadra mancha my questions. Bese muri two.
My question
Mira, shell.
But look, as she comes, the last thing you will do is share a word of encouragement with us, and then you give us your song of the season, which the manager advises me is Domirapa Jordan. But there's another song that I think is the song of the season for you guys. It's my song that I want.
Your song.
I want it to be your song of this.
Which one? But it's long gone.
I know, but song of the season, song that you're vibing to. Look at the vibing to. Look at
I think it's you who's vibing to it.
But
so we'll vibe with you.
Yes, we'll sorry, okay, cool. So word of encouragement.
You know, in Botswana I was with Spirit of Praise, and I just got onto the stage and I thought of a worship flow.
Yeah.
Where I just started singing songs that came to me. The first song that came to me was Jesus is the Answer. And it just reminded me that above him there's no other. And he is the way, the truth, and the life.
Amen.
Whilst I was at it, I was given the song I Need Thee. Lord, I need Thee. And it just reminded me that I need the Lord now more than ever. And then just before I ended the worship flow, I sang a song that says, He touched me, shackled by a heavy burden, beneath the load of guilt and shame. Then I heard the hand of Jesus touch me. And now, from that time, I've never been the same.
Wow.
I mean, these are words from songs that we have heard over and over again. But what they have said to me, which I want to share with someone, is that alone we are not going to make it. We need the help, we need the supernatural powers of the Almighty God to go through the storms of life. I do not know what you're going through. I do not know what you have lost, who you have lost. I do not know that which, is really pressing you at this moment. But just know that beyond that very thing, Jesus is the answer. In fact, He is the truth. He is the way. Where there seems to be no way, He is the way. And more importantly, some people, Yvonne, have actually told themselves, we are condemned because the society and everyone around them says they have failed. They've failed their family, they've failed their husband, they've failed their wife, they've failed everybody. But I just want you to know that that woman with the issue of blood worked so hard and just touched the hem of His garment, and she was made whole.
Amen.
Sakandathi nini andizizvi kukunetsa but shingairira kubata mpendero wako.
Just Mpinde.
You'll be okay.
Marakombolele. Elder Mlalazi, thank you very much. Where can people find you very quickly? Where can people get in touch with Spirit of Praise so that they can be a part of the movement?
Everton Mlalazi Music Official on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. You will find me. My music is always found on YouTube, Everton Mlalazi Music again. On all digital platforms. Could be iTunes, could be even on the TikTok. And then if you can't find me there, if you just find RHI Medium, you will also find me.
Good stuff. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks to the manager as well for coming. And we hand over to thee.
Thank you.
Your gift voucher for participating.
Thank you so much.
In the quiz. Get us of Edma Beauty and Spa out in Pomona Borodale, so you can go and
thank you so much. Tokutenda Edma. I want to tokutenda mazita.
And it's zvakakosha. Isune mitinosangana zvakare mune zvimwe zvirongwa zvinotevera. Tobda nekambo kanonzi apo.
Vatere mazita. Tinokutenda.
Zvokwadi nekuteerera tinovatenda isusu. Regai ndizotendawo zvakare vakatimirira kupakare paya kuri kuitwa the Oliver Mtukudzi Music Festival, and I leave you also in the hands of Saviour's The Secret Ingredient on Capital 100.4 FM. Harare Zapit. I'm out in the United Kingdom next week, broadcasting live from Luton. It's going to be amazing. I'm with the Comic Pastor. I'm with Bridget Ndanga. I'm with Elena Makombe. I'm also going to be with Patience Masiambiri live on air. So you will catch the Gospel Grace from there, same time next week. Thanks to Kathleen. Thanks to Arnold. And of course, you can definitely stream on our YouTube channel to hear the rest of this interview that is on Facebook. Yvonne Tivatye is my name. Good night. God bless. Take care.
Hey.
Thank you.